Do you like my very aesthetic placement of pumpkins, scarecrows, and chrysanthemums? Happy NaNoWriMo! And welcome to this NaNoWriMo week 1 vlog. It is currently Saturday, November 6th. No, that's not true. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It is currently Sunday, November 7th. So I'm gonna rewind you back to actually Saturday of last week, Halloween Eve and Halloween. I'm gonna take you along through the very fun writing retreat in which I went to meet up in person with a few writing friends that I met here on YouTube. So stay tuned, there will be several special guests in this vlog. I'll be back at the end to wrap things up and let you know how things went, but until then, let's go. NaNoWriMo vibes. Thanks, you too. Good morning! Happy NaNoWriMo! It is the first day of NaNoWriMo and I could not be more excited. As you may or may not have seen earlier in this vlog, depending on when I put the clips in, I am on a wonderful little writing retreat with my good friends Caitlin and Sarah, and we are just out here in a beautiful place on the coast of California, enjoying the beginning of NaNoWriMo. Yesterday we had an awesome time driving up here, stopping in a few places along the way, and now we are all settled. It is officially November 1st, and here in about like an hour or so, we're going to do a little live stream on my channel to have fun and celebrate with everyone. And I'm going to take you guys along on this first day of Nano vlog. We all know how good I am at vlogging, so look forward to that. In terms of my project, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on like kind of what I've been doing this past month since I last updated you. So Project Red is going really well. I actually have been doing a little bit of plotting to fill in some of the gaps in especially like the middle section of my book, which I think is part of what kind of needed the most work in terms of plotting. I actually watched a couple of videos to help with this. Hello, Kate. Zoom in if I literally knew how. You're gonna be in so much of these clips. Okay, but so what I wanted to update you guys on, I actually watched 2 videos that helped me out a ton this month in terms of like sort of figuring out, pardon the literal roosters that are here. We are actually on like a sort of farm-like property with animals and the most adorable dog ever. I'm gonna try and get some clips for you guys. Don't even worry about it. They're literally here. Anyhow, what I wanted to say is I watched 2 amazing videos this month which really helped me. One is Lizelle Sandberry's Fun and Games video, which I've already talked about on this channel, is phenomenal, well worth a rewatch anytime that you're stuck on the middle of your novel. And the second video is Camille's video, which I'll link down below. I can't remember the name right now, but she talked about basically how she prepares for NaNoWriMo and, you know, kind of gets all of her plotting together before she jumps into the month. Both of them talked about ways of figuring out your subplots and sort of listing out all of the items of like the basic things that you think have to happen in each of these subplots, and then basically making the middle of your book just like a weaving of those individual steps that need to happen, like having some step for subplot A and a step for subplot B happen next and a step for subplot C, and so that you're able to be moving along multiple things at once and potentially having scenes that hit multiple of these points at the same time. That has been super helpful for me in terms of coming up with my subplots, listing out the things that I think need to happen for those, and then trying to kind of reorganize them into what maybe hopefully will be a somewhat cohesive middle of my novel. So that's made me feel a lot better, despite the fact that I still very much do not have like a full planned out ending for my book. I have like a couple of ideas, none of them seem quite right. So I'm doing a little bit of planting this month where I have a lot plotted and a lot of ideas, but I'm not committed to anything, and I haven't like officially decided sort of like the ending of my novel or even some of these subplots. So we're gonna do a little bit of discovery writing and we're going to see how it goes. I will say I'm a little bit paranoid, having had Project Order sort of spiral out of control for me last Nano, in that I didn't have as much planned, and it's just such a big story that, like, I think I got too big for my britches. I think that I have done enough plotting to be streamlined enough that the areas where I'm discovery writing won't like completely overwhelm me, but you never know, you know? Stay tuned to find out. That's where we are. I'm so excited for this story. I'm so excited for NaNoWriMo. I'm so excited to get started. I'm super happy to be on, honestly, my very first ever a writing retreat with some wonderful folks, and I'm really excited to hang out with you guys here in just a little bit. So I'm gonna go inside. We're gonna make some breakfast. I'm gonna give my arm a rest because it's literally killing me, and I will see you guys soon. Hi, we could do the Inception vlog.
Yes, it's the classic, which this is a little even more Inception-y in the sense that, like, we're straight up vlogging each other.
I'll get my phone out too, I don't care.
Deeply intense.
Oh
Oh
the cameras are there for you specifically.
Everyone is saying hello to the vlog.
Hi, Pluto. Pluto, hi. Who's a cutie? Welcome to NaNoWriMo Day 2. You probably saw a few clips of the end of our day yesterday. I really did not do a very good job vlogging of our first day of NaNoWriMo, but so many things went absolutely wonderful. We had a live stream, which was like so super chaotic. Right before the live stream, Sarah's computer wouldn't turn on just at all. So we had a lot of chaos trying to figure that out. And then we ended up starting the live stream late. Then we tried to make some coffee at the Airbnb that we're at, and we made just some absolutely horrific coffee. The live stream was full of lots of tension and entertainment around us trying to figure out how to get some coffee in our systems on the first day of NaNoWriMo, and our successes and failures in that attempt. The live stream itself wasn't that productive, but it was so much fun, and it was great getting to hang out with Sarah and Caitlin, who I'm here with, and also Leah, who is a good friend of mine. So we just we had a really good time, and I hope that any of you who were able to come had a good time too. After that, we kind of went into the town that we're near, and we went to a coffee shop and worked for probably about 3 or 4 hours, and I was able to get in, I think, like 2,600 words total. I got about 2,000 at the coffee shop, and then when we came home, we did a little bit of more work after eating some excellent dinner. And then we ended up watching Back to the Future. Overall, a wonderful, phenomenal first day of NaNoWriMo. Really couldn't ask for it to be any better. I always love NaNoWriMo just like as a season. I love the fall, and I love writing, and I just love the hype and the community that comes around NaNoWriMo, and I'm definitely really feeling the NaNoWriMo community, the NaNoWriMo vibe. Really interested to see how this vlog turns out because my actual vlogging has been minimal. But basically today we are going to be getting back in the car, headed back up to LA. In terms of an update for my story and where I'm at, yesterday I was able to finish the entirety of the opening scene. I think there are going to be some things that I need to tweak in it, but I got out all the main ideas that I was thinking of right now. It's also the first scene, it's only scene, before the love interest is kind of introduced. So it's kind of fun because the next scene I'm going to be writing is where he kind of like appears. From then on, we get to kind of live in their interesting little chemistry and dynamic. So I'm really, really excited about that. I will do my best to take you guys along. We'll see how that goes. So we're a few days into NaNoWriMo. I think that we're on the 4th or 5th day. We're on the 4th day. Basically was traveling at the very beginning of NaNoWriMo, as you saw at the beginning of this vlog. So I've just been kind of settling back in, having arrived back. I didn't get as many words as I kind of had wanted to at the beginning of Nano. Normally I like to have like a lot of buffer at the beginning of Nano while I'm like super excited, and also in the start of my story, so that I have some wiggle room later in the month to, you know, have a little bit of forgiveness if and when, you know, I'm not really able to make my word count goal every day. I don't have as much wiggle room as I would like, but I think that this weekend I'm going to take a long weekend off of work, so I'm really hoping to get a lot of words in this weekend, and hopefully that'll be the buffer that I need for the rest of the month. I'm really not doing well with sun in my vlogs these days. You know, I'm either way too much sun or not enough sun at all. In any case, things are going well. I finished the first 2 scenes. I finished one scene on the first day, got a few like extra words the day before, like started the next scene, and I finished it yesterday. And so today I'm hoping to start and finish the scene, the 3rd scene in the book. I'm really happy with how one of my characters is coming out, how my love interest is coming out. I think that his personality is great. I'm not certain that my main character's personality is coming out the way that I want it to. I worried about this before. I think that I've brainstormed too much how she is when she's like upset or angry. So I know that side of her, but I'm not sure that I know the more normal side of her as much. The characterization is not coming out cleanly, but that's okay. Keep reminding myself this is the first draft, and I think that honestly, once I get through the full story and kind of see what her arc is, it'll be, I think, more clear to me how she should start. For now, let's get to writing. Alrighty, so you are all caught up to the present. I don't think I did a good job of updating you guys on like what my word count was each day. I was more concerned about where I was in the story, which admittedly is a bit more important to me. But in terms of NaNoWriMo word count, I'm currently at about 10,000 words in Project Red. I haven't started writing today, so counting myself is pretty much on par with the amount of words that NaNoWriMo recommends that you have as of last night. Overall, things are going super well. It's not perfect, but we're getting more and more comfortable with not being perfect, and I'm just so excited that these scenes that I've been thinking about for so long are starting to get down on paper. Let me know how NaNoWriMo is going for you all. How's your word count going? How are your projects? Are you participating in NaNoWriMo like even at all? Let me know everything down in the comments below. I would love to catch up with you and see how things are going. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is always my favorite part of NaNoWriMo, the community spirit and getting to see how everyone's doing and cheering them on. So definitely comment down below and let me cheer you on. The positive Nano vibes are the best part of Nano, so we just gotta get the absolute most out of them that we can. Otherwise, I will see you all a few more times this month with a few more vlogs and live streams, so keep an eye out for me there. I need to go get some writing done. Maybe you do too. I hope that your projects are going well. I hope that NaNoWriMo is treating you fabulously, and I will see you all right back here very soon. Bye.
This shot is 90% your hands.